The next one is called as the general structure of a Java program. The general structure means it will explain how to create a Java program in a single file. What are the different parts or modules we need in the Java program? First, I need the documentation section, then package statement, import statement, interface statement, and class definitions. After that class definition, I have to write main method class. This is the way of creating a Java program. Some of these are optional, some of these are suggested, and some of these are essential. Now, I have started from the first one, what is the documentation section. In the documentation section, is always written at the top of the Java program, which is nothing but a comment. This comment contains the author name, who written this Java program, when it is created, when it is modified, what are the different classes available, what are the importance of that classes, all the brief information about that program is written at the top of the program. That is called as documentation section. This documentation section is written inside the comment, a special comment called as slash ***. Then I have to write the comment, just like a multi-line comment. I have to write multi-line comment here. Then */. Java also supports some other comments provided by C and C++. C provides a comment like slash, then star. I have to write some comment here, then slash, star, then slash. This is called as a multi-line comment, which is provided by C. A single line comment is available in the C++ called as double slash. I can write some comment in front of this one. So this is called as single line comment, which is taken from the C++. But I have used here slash, star, and */, which is called as a documentation comment at the top of the program. As I told, here it will explain about what are the different classes I have created, what are the algorithms I used in the classes, what are the different methods I used in the classes. All the brief information will be explained in the documentation section. And this is a suggested part. Suggested means it's a good practice to write the documentation section at the top, but it is not mandatory. At the next part, I have a package statement. The first executable statement written in the program is called as package statement. The package statement is written using the syntax called as package, the keyword called as package. In front of that package, I have to use one identifier. Here I use a called as a student. Student is a package name. Now, what is the meaning of this one? Whatever the class I have created below this is part of the student package. Just imagine the package is just like a folder. That folder contains multiple files. I can create any number of files within that folder. In similar way, I can create multiple classes. All the classes are stored in a particular area called as package, and it is named as student here. The next part of the structure is import statement. Okay, package statement is an optional one. If you need, you can use it. Otherwise, you just leave it. The next part is called as the import statement. In the import statement, if I want to access some class from the outside, or I want to access some class from the package, then I need an import statement. The syntax of this import statement is import, a keyword called as import. Then I have to write here one package name, dot, then I have to write here class name. The student is the package, test in the class name. What is the meaning here is, whenever I return like this statement, it will call a class called as test from the student package and load into the memory. This is just like a hash include statement in the C and C++. But it has some changes here. This hash include will be executed only at the compile time. But this import will be executed at both compile as well as runtime. When you compile the program, it will check whether this test class will be available in the student package or not. When you run the program, still it will check for the test class within the student package. Means both the time it will do the checking. Once this class is loaded into the memory, I can create any number of objects of this one. I can use the method of this object. That means I can use that class in my program directly. So that feature will be provided by import statement. Next part is called as interface statements. Interface is just like a class. It contains methods, but only method declaration. That means the methods contain no code. The code is not written for the methods. This part is optional. Just like previous sections, it is also optional section here. This interface is used when I have to use or I need multiple inheritance in my program. As I told, Java won't support multiple inheritance directly. So I am using a technique called as interface. Next one is called as class definition. Whenever I write a project or program, I need more than one classes. Because whenever I written a program, I have to create many different objects and use that object methods and communicate with them objects to solve the problem. So I need multiple classes in my program. A Java program may contain multiple class definitions. Classes are the primary and essential element of the Java program. These classes are used to map the object of real-world problems. These classes are actually taken from the objects of real-world problems. Next one is called as main method class. All these classes which is created, the class definition is the optional one here, but I need at least one class called as main method class in my program. The main method class is one which contains method called as main. Our interpreter always start from executing main method. So I need at least one class which contain main method. So this is the essential part of the Java program. What I am telling to say here is, this is the main method class is the essential part. Means I need at least one main method class. And all these are actually the optional part. If you need in your project, you create it. Otherwise, you just leave it. So I can write a simple Java program using main method class.